G'day, Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on LinkedIn.com by Pacific Pickleball, the parent body of Major League Pickleball Australia, welcome to the family, Nat. We are thrilled to announce Natalie Cook has joined Pacific Pickleball's board, as well as the ownership consortium behind the Gold Coast Glory. The five-time Olympian and Sydney Olympic Games gold medalist in beach volleyball brings a new level of excellence to our rapidly growing community. Nat has dedicated her post-beach volleyball career to being a thought leader in athletes' advancement, both on and off the court. Natalie Cook said, "I'm thrilled to join Pacific Pickleball's board. Joining the professional league, both as a director and team owner, is a powerful way to support and inspire athletes all across Australia. And if you've made it this far into the update, please be sure to dink that like button and rate and subscribe on the platform you're watching or listening to it on, so this and future episodes can be shared with and found by other fellow pickleballers." Second thing to know, as shared on channelnewsasia.com regarding Singapore, emerging sports tchoukball and pickleball welcome greater support in Budget 2024. Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong announced in his budget that the One Team Singapore Fund will get a Singaporean $20 million top-up. The associations of emerging sports, including tchoukball and pickleball, have welcomed the government's plans to give greater financial help to support national athletes. Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong announced last Friday in his budget speech that the One Team Singapore Fund, OTSF, will get a Singaporean $20 million, US $15 million boost. The fund, which provides dollar-for-dollar matching for donations towards Team Singapore athletes, will also be extended to the end of financial year 2027. In addition, the scope of donations will be broadened to cover those in emerging sports like tchoukball, pickleball, and powerlifting. Pickleball's national body in Singapore hopes that with the extra funding, it can hire more experienced coaches from overseas to boost local talent. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the number of pickleball players locally has grown more than threefold to about 5,000. As with many other sports, having the right level of coaches is usually the most difficult to obtain. With additional funding, we can build a team of coaches, said Mr. Chong Siu Tan, president of the Singapore Pickleball Association. We can also start looking at building an academy where we get a lot more youngsters to come and join the program. When we need to send people for competitions, we can select among these people in the academy. The association is also looking at how it can raise funds more actively in the coming months as it aspires for a permanent training facility and to host international tournaments. Mr. Wong said last Friday that the fund will include Sport Cares, which provides opportunities for vulnerable children and youth, those with disabilities, and seniors to participate in sporting programs. There are also plans to bring more major sporting events here so that national athletes can compete on an international level on home ground and allow Singaporeans more avenues to show their support. Third thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, APP Next Gen San Antonio recap by author Will Dorton. Last weekend in San Antonio, Texas, some of Pro Pickleball's brightest young stars gathered at Chicken and Pickle in San Antonio to compete and showcase their skills. Over 80 high-level players took part in the three-day event that featured tournament play, coaching, and seminars. Here's who emerged victorious in the first Next Gen series installment of 2024. Mixed doubles, Brooke Revuelta and Jackson Ayotte. Competition began Friday morning with mixed doubles, and Brooke Revuelta and Jackson Ayotte left little doubt as to who the team to beat was. They captured the title without dropping a single game through all their matches and bested Isabella Nelson and Elijah Bertram 11-7, 11-3 in the final. Men's doubles, Jack Munro and Richard Livanisi. This pairing technically won two events together over the weekend, men's doubles on Saturday and the alternate men's doubles bracket on Friday for players not competing in mixed doubles. Despite some close matches in both brackets, Munro and Livanisi were able to make the big plays when it mattered. They beat Jaden Broderick and Jack Foster 11-3, 8-11, 12-10 to win the alternate men's doubles bracket on Friday morning. They did it again Saturday, this time winning the open men's doubles bracket with an 11-5, 9-11, 11-4 victory over Spencer Lanier and Elliot Shupp. Women's doubles, Riley Bonnet and Ava Callist. Riley Bonnet and Ava Callist set the standard in the women's doubles bracket. They raced through the draw without dropping a single game and continued their strong form in the final, where they took out Lauren Mercado and Alia Brown 11-2, 11-7. Men's singles, Eric Onsens, in the middle of his final semester playing tennis for Florida Gulf University, Eric Onsens continues to move up in the pickleball world. He flew through a stacked singles draw, eventually meeting Spencer Lanier in the finals. He won that match 11-8, 12-10 to claim the men's singles title. Women's singles, Brooke Revuelta. Brooke Revuelta ended her time in San Antonio in the way she started, with a title. After earning a gold medal in mixed doubles on Friday, she went on to conquer the women's singles draw on Sunday. She endured some battles along the way, including a 3-game epic against Alexa Schull in the semis, but she prevailed and went on to beat Riley Bonnet 11-9, 11-9 in the final for her second title of the event. With this title, Revuelta cemented her spot atop the competition leaderboard. Richard Livanisi finished on top for the guys. The next instalment of the APP Next Gen Series will take place July 18 through 21 in St. Louis, Missouri. Paddles up.